guys, listen, we're hanging out with Chim. In the next 3 minutes, we're starting off the big scoop on Kiss. If you're following on Twitter, add that hashtag to your tweets. Where are we going to be starting off?
Yes, I want to start looking at Bahati.
This is the first time we're not starting with Diamond. Hallelujah.
Really? You know, actually, Adele played that song like a sick tune. It was supposed to be like, you know, how a movie starts.
Oh, yeah.
Then we go to Diamond.
Hallelujah. So we're going straight to Bongo.
Yeah, I know. But
Nothing happened with Diamond and the wife.
Bahati has taken it to a new level?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, there are some crazy allegations going around.
Yeah.
Apparently, Bahati is being accused of conning a certain businessman by the name of Benson Turanira of 200 G's.
I can't handle.
We spoke to both parties, but more on that later.
Okay.
It's explosive.
Get your snacks ready. In the next 2 minutes, hashtag the big scoop on Kiss begins. Out hashtag the big scoop on Kiss every single Friday. This is how we do it with Chim from pasha.co.ke. So, what's not happening with Bahati?
Right, so there's a businessman called Benson Turanira who has come out to accuse Bahati of obtaining 200,000 from him under false pretenses. And I'm sure to the two of you in this studio, you're like 200K. Yeah.
Is a lot.
Oh, you're saying it's a lot?
It's a lot.
No, okay, to a businessman, it's not a lot, but to anyone, you know, with this
Now,
the last time I had a gig.
200K is a lot.
July. The last time I had a gig was in July.
I saw you at the USA gig.
What, that was not in July?
No, that was like last week.
No, I was Jenny Lipa. But it's not about me here.
Right, so now Benson alleges that apparently Bahati had approached him for a deal for 10 million.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. Now that 10 million, Benson was like, look, if you're going to go into this deal, we have to be business partners. You'll remove half, I remove half.
Okay.
And he was more than willing to give his 5 million. Then Bahati came back and told him, look, the equipment I have in studio is worth 5 million, so that's my share.
Okay, so he put up his,
Yes, they're going to do
so he put up the studio as a collateral.
Yeah.
Yes, and they're going to do an events company.
Okay.
So this is how now Benson lost his money. Benson he alleges that Bahati found a place that was supposed to be their office along Ruiru, the bypass, a 5-bedroom house.
Yeah.
And Bahati came and told him the landlord is demanding 6 months upfront as collateral. As security, security deposit.
Yeah.
And then 1 month's rent.
Okay.
Right? So Benson was like, he went back to his lawyer. His lawyer told him, look, if you're going to do anything with this guy, let it not be word of mouth.
Yeah.
Understand, the two of them are neighbors, so they've had a prior
engagement.
Yeah. And Benson says that they've been doing different things. Actually, Benson alleges he's also lost several like small sums that add up eventually, because Bahati from time to time would come and tell him, look, I'm going for this, I need 2,500. I'm going for a show, I need 3 Gs. I'm doing this, I need fuel.
Yeah.
Hook me up. And Benson feels that was Bahati's way of trying to check his financial might. And understand, Benson is he's a businessman. Like, he was
Hustler.
Yeah.
His business.
Don't mess with my money.
He has pockets.
Yeah.
Deep pockets, right? So he feels that's how Bahati was kind of gauging him. And Benson further alleges that they went to the bank together. When they went to the bank together, because he didn't have 200 Gs on him.
Yeah.
And he didn't have his checkbook.
Yeah.
Right? It's run out of leaves or whatever. So when they got to the bank, he gave Bahati the 200 Gs. Right? Eventually, his lawyer was like, look, go and check out the premises. I mean, you're a businessman. Go and see what's going on. Now, that was when things began to unravel, because when he went to check out the premises, which he had been shown prior by Bahati, he found out the guy who was showing him the premises doesn't even work there.
Wow.
Yeah. And someone else is already occupying the premises.
Wow.
So or has paid deposit and will be occupying the premises. So this guy went and reported to Karuri police station. He's obtained an OB number, and that's now where things get crazy. He alleges the day that Bahati was arrested, it was at 6 a.m. Cops came, arrested him. He was taken to the police station. Am I allowed to say the police station?
Yes, police station.
Karuri police station. And when he took the guy to Karuri police station, Bahati apparently has big connections. You know, when someone tells you, I know big people. He called on one of the biggest names in Kenya. You know those names that, like Wizard of Oz, the ones that's behind the curtains? Those are the ones that you should fear. So Bahati called one of the guys behind the curtains. And he pulled strings.
He called Voldemort.
He was released within half an hour.
Okay.
In fact, Benson told me things got crazy because he nearly got into an altercation with the OCPD because he's like, look, this is my money that's gone.
Yeah.
My money is gone.
But someone up there was called?
and
Yes.
sings
And things fell apart.
And now, before we segue into the music, now he finds himself on the receiving end of the law, being investigated by police officers, and Bahati has now countersued for guess how much? For 10 million Kenya shillings.
See, to set up the business.
Okay. you know, I have one thing to say.
Yeah.
As we move forward and take a breather, and I sip my tea. Oh, sorry, it's just water in a purple bottle.
Yeah.
When you get married to a chick like that one, Bahati has married, you have to start making 10 million moves.
Jim is here for hashtag the big scoop on Kiss, and we're catching up with Bahati.
Yes.
Okay. So allegedly, there are claims that he conned a businessman.
Yes.
Of 200K.
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, the businessman was relieved as I was talking to him. He's like, I'm very, very lucky. And he was grateful to his lawyer because, I'm very lucky. I was willing to put up 5 million because the business plan, and understand, the business plan apparently made sense. You understand?
So he was going to put in money.
Yes, he had the money to invest.
Yeah.
He was going to invest it. So he's like, woo, I lost 200 G's, but thank God it's only 200 G's.
Yeah. Okay, so you reached out to the said businessman.
Yes.
Please just tell me his name again.
Benson Turanira.
Yeah, I can't pronounce.
Turanira.
Turanira. Yeah. Okay, so he had a convo with Chim. This is how it went down.
Number one, tunasikia umesema Bahati alikuwa amekugonga 200,000.
Sana na hata hiyo ni kidogo. So mahali tumekuja kukusanyia in other one. I mean, numpatie ile pesa, anataka kwenda China kununua hizo equipment. Alafu anakuja tufungue kampuni. Nikamwambia iwezekani hiyo. So akaanza kuniambia ni Bahati ni jina kubwa, hii ni brand. Wewe unafaa kufurahi kuwa na associated na mimi. Vitu kama hivyo. So wakati nimekwama kumpatia hizo pesa ndio shida imetoka hapo. Na akaniambia nisiwahi mpigia simu na siwahi ongea na yeye. Nikamwambia shida 200, amekataa.
Okay. So, but it is a long, winding story, and you can check out and listen to the full convo on partial.co.ke.
Yes, you can.
I just want to say something.
Yeah.
Jokes aside, by the time a man of that, stature, a man of that age is called impartial.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I'm sure it's not even about the 200 G's.
Yeah.
This is just outright disrespect.
He actually told me the exact same thing, that he felt so disrespected, especially after
going to the place. Then you
forget about that.
Yeah.
Forget about that. It's not about that. Yeah, he's been conned. People get conned in the city. That's what happens in the city. If you ukislake you get conned. You get played. Unaingizwa box. No, the issue here is the fact that when Chim started the story, he said, these guys are neighbors.
Yeah.
This guy has been going to ask for 2,500 for fuel, for this and that and that. Are you getting where I'm coming from? It's outright disrespect. I was helping you, not because Bahati is a big name. I was helping you because, you know what? You're my neighbor.
Yeah.
And yes, you're someone in the society. And in case you had any, problem in life, you'd knock at my door.
And I'd sort you
and
out.
I'd help you. And then you go and do this to me. And then flip the case.
Yeah.
Now the guy has been investigated.
Yes.
Which now is just Madarao. Oh my God.
It's outside Madarao.
So, in the next 4 minutes, we're going to hear from Bahati, because he also managed to get to converse with Bahati about it. So do stick around for that. Right now, though, Chim is here from partial.co.ke, giving us one of the biggest stories right now around Bahati allegedly conning a Kenyan businessman. I cannot pronounce his name.
Benson Turanira.
That surname is tricky. But, of 200K.
Yes.
Okay. So you managed to get a hold of Bahati.
Yes, I did. When we had a conversation about what was going on, I asked Bahati for his side of the story. I explained to him, look, you can't kill such a story.
Yeah.
The journalists actually dug this up. I can't honestly kill something my team has in good faith brought up. And I'm like, no, we're not. You have to explain.
Yeah.
And the good thing about Bahati is he actually took the time to explain to me what was going on. And from his side of the story, he says Benson is a fan. He's one of the crazy fans who even traced where he lives. Moved in, and at some point he was in question. He's like, when you mwanaume wa aina gani? What kind of a man are you?
Okay,
and
why does this story seem so far?
Hold on. So now this guy, as in Bahati, is accusing this guy of being a stalker.
Yeah, understand? There's even a photo of them together in a car. So this guy is like, look, this is just a craze fan. He's a stan, essentially, right? And this is what my stan is putting me through. However, because of my name, mine is a brand I've spent years building.
Stan.
Look for it.
Because now that businessman has turned into a psychotic fan.
So
Bahati was like, look, I've spent years building my brand. This is a huge brand. It's a respected brand. It's a trusted brand. I cannot have this guy besmirch my name. And Bahati was like, look, in all honesty, and I guess you guys are also brands, so I'm guessing you can relate to what he's saying, where he says.
You can see our reaction. We can't relate.
Wait, do you have a Thuranira in your life?
No, I don't.
Where he's accusing you of taking their money. You know, this is the first time a star is saying that, a fan is taking them to court, accusing them of chums. It's normally a fan wants a photo. They're stealing your clothes.
A follow back.
Yeah, follow back.
But he says, he's never been arrested a day in his life, and that's testament of blessings of God.
Yeah.
He says, even when this guy took him to the police, according to Bahati, the police found out the story was fake.
Yeah.
And so they had to release Bahati, and Bahati feels he needs to teach any other stan out there, any other person who might be trying to benefit off of his brand, a lesson.
Okay.
And you believe Bahati?
My job is not to believe anyone. I only believe the Most High.
You just present the story. Listen to a part of what Bahati had to say.
Bahati.
Lawyers wa kampuni yangu wa EMB Bahati Music vile walipasuiwa vile aliona sasa imeanza kuwa tena ni mambo ya sheria tena nikaona amedelete post juu amekuwa sued for defamation na sasa tunaona sasa
na ulimsuit 10 million
hiyo mimi na sitaki chini ya hiyo pesa. Unajua pia bro nimejenga hii jina na siku mingi sana na pia risk. Unajua if I don't do something equal lesson kwa mtu mwingine, kesho mtu ataamka aseme sijui nimemwibia gari ama nimefanya nini. You don't uongeangi kuhusu kuiba ni kitu sensitive ama kukoa. You understand? So imekuwa nini and actually the police were do the investigation. If ata prove hiyo itakuwa nini, itakuwa court case, but already amekuwa akinitafuta, amekuwa akitafuta management, akiomba pole.
Yeah, so that's part of the conversation. I don't know what you all think, Team Adele, Team Shafi. You've heard from the businessman, you've heard from Bahati. You can let us know what you think or who you think is saying the truth on Twitter. At Kiss100 Kenya, hashtag the big scoop on Kiss.
Well, and guys, there's more than that. I need you to go to mpasha.co.ke. We also had a conversation with Bahati about his marriage.
We were now forgotten.
You're not this how. My question to Bahati is very simple. Last I checked, he's a God-fearing gospel artist, right?
Yeah.
And I thought that in Christianity, maybe I'm Muslim and I get it twisted.
Yeah.
And I used to go for Bible studies for the wrong reasons, as I told you yesterday.
Yeah.
What happened to forgive and forget? Because now he's taking a piece, as he's taking the piece. He's like, you know what? I want to teach him a lesson.
And especially if it's just a fan. Yeah. If you go with his story. Like, who just loves you a bit too much.
And they said, even in the, by Bolyama Slay Queen, like the new one.
I don't know that one.
The new one, the one that's newer than the New Testament. They said that if you're slapped on the right cheek.
That was not a slay queen who said that. Turn the other cheek.
No,
that was like,
this is another one.
No.
You just slap them back.
Are you calling?
But in peace. Smack that ass.
No.
TV station, Kiss TV.
Because you guys refuse to give me the money.
Yeah.
So it's Kiss TV.
No, it's Ebru.
I'm correct, man.
I was about to go downstairs and find out what's happening.
Get the real scoop.
I'm a shareholder.
Get the real scoop.
Literally.
Alright, so in Ebru TV, there are allegations that all is not well. You see, Ebru TV, a few months actually back, last year, I ran a story about Ebru TV in which there are allegations that guys are not being paid well or allegations of sexual harassment. And I spoke to a representative from Ebru TV at the time, a female. And since then, management has changed.
Okay.
So the female is no longer there.
Yeah. And
my attempts to reach out to Ebru TV have been in vain.
Okay.
But the allegations are that Ebru TV, the situation there, the working conditions are toxic to talent.
Okay.
Right? Ebru TV went through a revamping when new money came in, and was injected into the station. And we saw talent such as Kamenegoro return to the station. Then they brought on additional talent in the form of guys like Pierre McKenna. Right? They brought in a lot of new faces, right? All in the hopes that they'd be able to revamp and turn the ship around. That does not seem to be happening, because now there are allegations that it's back to the same old. They never really changed the status quo, where now the allegations that of sleep your way to the top, the allegations of sexual harassment, the allegations that the staff just gets generally treated badly. And as such, they've actually lost 2 top talents. As we speak, who are in essence the face, one of whom was actually in essence the face of the station. And even though she's gone, billboards are still being erected with her face.
Okay, so we find out who those top 2 talents are, and you spoke to so you did manage to speak to Ebru TV representatives. You didn't?
No. All my attempts were in vain.
But you did manage to speak to one person who has left Ebru.
Yes.
One of the ex-talent.
Okay. So that's going to be coming up in the next 4 minutes. Do you even go for TV stations?
Hey, we cover everything. Everyone is covered.
So you're talking about the allegations against Ebru TV, right?
Yes.
Management.
Yes. Management.
And so they have lost 2 top
amongst the talents that they have already lost. The ones that stand out are 2 top talents.
So who are the 2?
There's Kamenegoro. And there is Doreen Gatwiri.
Doreen,
who has, oh my God, Swahili is intimidating.
It really is, guys, because that is who Mpasho managed to get a hold of. Listen to this.
Ni kweli kwamba kandarasi yangu na runinga Ebru imefika kikomo, na hivyo basi jana ilikuwa siku yangu ya mwisho kufanya taarifa za mwanga wa Ebru.
Alright. Na tunaweza sema ni nini ndio ilisababisha wewe kutoka huko?
Singependa kuongea mengi, lakini ni kutokana na sababu za kikazi ambazo mazingira yake basi hayakuniwezesha kuendelea kufanya kazi.
No wonder Chim couldn't make this call.
Shout out to Elizabeth Kalondu. I'm telling you, to be fair, I tried.
Well, but anyway, so forget about her dope Swahili. What is the issue?
So apparently the talents are not being facilitated, so they can't perform their job to the best of their abilities.
So they're not getting paid.
The pay is first of all, it's delayed.
I thought you said when the story started that new money came in and they brought in back previous talent.
Yes, and the plan was that they were meant to turn the ship around. They failed to do so.
Okay, but you see, if a company is facing hard financial times, that's not big scoop. What is the big scoop? What is the story?
They are losing talent. Now, let me explain to you why this is. Let me explain to you why this is the big scoop, right? All of this is occasioned by the way management allegedly runs the company. There are allegations of, like I said, sleeping your way to the top. There are allegations of sexual harassment. There are so many allegations, which is what you can hear when the PCs speak, when they say mazingira haikunikubali. I'm looking to you guys for help.
Okay, mazingira. Whatever she say. What did she say?
Where she says the environment was not conducive for her.
Okay, mazingira is not conducive for her.
You understand? That is coded speech. Something more
is happening. It's not a financial issue.
No,
there's more.
Because these guys have been working through this. They've been slogging through all these issues. When it gets to a point where someone says, you know what, I've had enough, there's more to it. And guys, I'll still be trying to reach out to you.
But also, mazingira is not conducive. Can be also a code for I've got another job. I can't do it anymore.
Got more rooms somewhere else.
If you leave,
it means a lot. If you leave, it can mean anything.
If you leave on a positive note.
Also,
I'm tired with the
mazingira is not conducive. I'm tired with the industry, or the industry is too competitive.
Listen, if you leave on a positive note, most guys will tell you don't burn your bridges. You just walk away and say, guys, thank you. I grew a lot. I appreciate everything I learned here. It's time for me to move on.
Like how I always leave my exes. You know what? I bring them. I buy them coffee. Okay, I don't buy them. I order coffee and I let them order whatever they want at a very expensive coffee shop. Let me tell you the story.
No.
Guess what happens after that?
Yeah.
And then I pretend I'm going to the toilet and then I take off.
Chim.
And then she's left there with the bill.
Chim, talk to me. I have the scoop. I have the scoop. That's not how it goes down. I have the scoop.
Next week the scoop is on Shafi.
I have the scoop, by the way. Talk to me nicely.
All the nutty little detail.
But Chim is here from passion.co.ke. It's all about hashtag the big scoop on Kiss. And so what is your final scoop about?
We are going to be looking at Nairobi D.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you guys a question earlier. Did you see the beats?
The beatings.
The beats.
That's a beat. Mpepeto. Yeah, Mpepeto.
You saw.
You know the way you dribble the ball like this.
Hey, Mishidora has gone crazy.
Oh my God.
She went loco on
everyone.
Sasha Diva, and I'm waiting to see the beatings.
The one that was on the trailer. The
yes,
Yeah.
the one that Pendo will unleash.
You know, how can you do that to us? That everyone is waiting for that in Mpepeto.
That's going to be the highlight of the season. So I expect it to be the season finale.
But the hippo fight, that was the
This is the
hippo fight was
You're going to let that slide. The hippo fight.
That's not nice.
Have you ever been to Naivasha and then
I've
you see
never
the hippos
seen
fighting?
hippos fight.
You've not been to Naivasha?
I've never
No,
seen
hippos fight all the time.
You need to go to Naivasha. You know,
Guys,
hippos
don't
know how
call
to make
people's
love.
daughters
Let me
hippos.
tell you, no, I'm talking about real hippos in Naivasha.
And people's mothers.
Hippos in Naivasha. Let me tell you, hippos are very strange
because
creatures.
they're both mothers.
They don't, listen, the hippos don't know how to like be gentle.
Okay, wait, guys, before we get to the beating. So this new cast member, her name is
Sasha Diva.
Sasha
No,
Diva.
that's Beyonce. But she's also a musician, and her music debuted
It's
on.
terrible. It's garbage. No, it's fine.
It's
I
not
apologize. It's
terrible.
not garbage.
Music
It's
is
hot garbage.
No, it's different. If she survived this far, she has more than one single. There's people who like her music. You know what I mean? It might not be you.
All of them are in her family.
Okay, so she's joined the cast. So she's a new one, right?
Yes, the new one.
Okay. And so
you probably can't differentiate her because, like all the others, her English is garbage.
No, it's not her first language.
No, English is not garbage.
So she speaks
It's her
French
15th
and
language.
Swa.
Okay,
Yeah.
then she should speak.
Okay, I'm just showing that I knew it.
You're a
I'm
fan.
on
True
top of
fan.
things.
She's a true
I'm
fan.
on
I'm
top of
shocked how you've
things.
not seen the hippo fight.
No, I saw fights. Me, I'm not calling other human beings hippos. By
No,
the way.
I'm not talking about Nairobi. That is like in Naivasha.
Alright, and guys, just for everyone listening, what we are referring to is a fight that went down between Mishidora and Sasha Diva, and it happened because Sasha Diva told Mishidora to be a better role model to her children.
Yeah.
Hai, ya, ya,
And,
ya. Ami huwezi niambia hivyo.
For anyone who knows,
Hiyo ni kama kuniambia wacha kuwa mjinga sana hivi mbele ya watoto wako. Ukiwa mjinga hivi watoto wako watakuwa wajinga. That's it's crazy.
There's a line you don't cross.
Don't
though.
cross, man.
for anyone who knows Mishidora, you know never to bring up her children.
Yeah, any mother, any
No,
parent.
the last time we had a hippo fight and
where?
then ribs flew is because Brian's wife,
Yeah.
Rispa.
Rispa actually tried to speak about actually no, it's Mishi who tried to suggest that Rispa had gotten a miscarriage or something like
Or
that.
can't
Yes.
have kids.
Or can't have
Yes.
children.
Yeah.
Yes. That was in season 5.
Yeah.
And the
And not
fight.
even you undercover.
No, dude, let me tell you, me, I am a legit Nairobi D's fan. And I know all Kenyans out there love that
They
show.
do.
For the bad English,
Yeah.
for the hippo fight.
Did you see the weaves? The weaves
Okay,
flying.
wait. So now this fight, right?
Yes.
So Sasha told Michi to be a better mom, a better role model for kids.
Stop sending nudes to my husband and be a better role model
Okay,
to your
hold
children.
on. Sasha has a husband.
Apparently.
And he made that debut in the first episode. Okay, he's Kisogo.
So go Nyuma. And then, and how did Mishi get that guy's number?
Now we don't know.
And
Now we don't
she's sending the nigga her nudes.
Apparently. Allegedly.
Can her nudes fit in a... no.
Okay, you know what? At that point, you can find
We
the
gotta go.
updates
Maybe they were taken by KWS.
on Pasha.co.ke.
No, a real camera like...
So their mics are off. Their mics are off currently, and they have no idea because they will not let you call people hippos. By the way.